Yeah, hello guys, this is Daniel and Philip from Carp Launch Tackle. As you can imagine, we always receive the same questions when it's going to the decision which echo sonder you should take, especially regarding the different types of the Raymarine echo sonders, the Raymarine Wi-Fish and the Dragonfly echo sonder. Yeah, therefore we've also asked on Facebook what kind of questions you have, and yeah, we will show you in this little video, yeah, all the details, all the differences between these two echo sonders. Especially with the bottom hardness, the weed, the structure. We just go to the lake to show you all the differences in a quick video, which says definitely more than any words. Yeah, the first fish finder shown in the video here is the Raymarine Wi-Fish echo sonder. Of course, you can see the weed, the ground structure, especially with the height of the weed. You got on the right hand side of the screen, you got the depth lines, which will give you just a quick overview about the height of the weed on top of the spots. The bottom hardness with the Wi-Fish is shown in a hard white reflection. That means the harder the bottom, the more white is your gray line. That means the transducer signal will be definitely better reflected with hard bottom, and this will give you the white clear bottom line. With the Wi-Fish, it's always a bit hard to see, especially if you got a mixed up bottom ground. That means if you got thin layers of soft structures on top of hard bottom or something like that. Of course, you also, with the Wi-Fish, you have the option to choose different color types or even inverse the colors, which will show you total different views of what's going on underneath the boat. So if you want to change additional settings, you just have 3 easy sliders. At the beginning, I would always recommend to leave them on automatic. Yeah, principally, it's not always necessary to go for the upgraded one, the Dragonfly. There are a few situations, for example, gravel pits with always the same bottom hardness, where it's more important to find the hotspot. That means a smaller hole, sandbanks, etc., or even the weed, which will be shown in a perfect way with the Wi-Fish echo sonder. Yeah, for example, as you can see here, a big sandbank with a big amount of weed on top. The sandbank itself is totally hard bottom. And there's one extra benefit with the Raymarine echo sonders, which is definitely not available with all other echo sonders available. It will show you the bottom hardness even underneath the weed. This is a big benefit, that you always know there is hard bottom, no mud or whatsoever. So this makes it very special in my opinion. Compared to the Wi-Fish echo sonder, the upgraded one, the Dragonfly, will give you an extra screen, which will definitely show you some extra options and features, which I will show you now on the other tablet. Here you can see the screen of the Dragonfly. It principally will use the same app as the Wi-Fish echo sonder, but it's a total different hardware inside your boat, especially a much more powerful transducer. This echo sonder will give you 2 screens, the downscan and the chirp view. This of course explains the higher price of the Dragonfly, but I'm sure that this video will show you all the differences to decide which of these 2 echo sonders will perfectly fit your needs. Even here we have the downscan view we've just seen on the Wi-Fish screen. I will from now just call it the Wi-Fish view. And the second screen on top, this is the chirp view, which will just is available for the Dragonfly echo sonder. This one will show you especially the bottom hardness in different color types, which makes it so easy to read on one view. This, in my opinion, is the main difference when you compare these 2 echo sonders. If you're, for example, fishing in lakes where you need to separate the hard and the soft bottom, or even minimal layers of weed, etc. on top of hard ground, the Dragonfly is definitely the one you should go for. If we now have a look on the Wi-Fish view on the lower screen, we can see a hard bottom shown as a clear white line. If we now have a look at this area here, you can see here's a lot of space for interpretation. So you can see that we've got hard ground here, but on the extra screen, the Dragonfly screen, you can directly see that there's a small layer of weed on top of the hard ground. And that's what makes the unbeatable difference with the Dragonfly. I just need one view to identify the clear hard spots or see if there is a thin layer of mud or soft bottom on top of the screen. Of course, this could be a game changer in some areas or lakes. We also receive a lot of questions regarding the option to find the fishes with our echo sounders. As you can see here, Toby was with Ali and Midi at the lake in France for a film session for the monster carp. And what you can see here, what they found. Yeah, a big amount of carps we're showing here. You won't get a FishID, as these will always show you wrong readings. Like all professional echo sounders, you will see the fish as a banana shape. These are the real reflections of the fish when it's getting detected by the transducer, and also give you an idea of the size of the fish. But principally we would never call our echo sounders a fish finder, as these are principally made to give you an overview of the ground structure. But of course, if you've done the right settings, which are varying from lake to lake, you can definitely see that there's fish showing, and this is definitely helpful in some situations. Both screens will show you the weed, but the Wi-Fish view principally gives you a much better understanding or reading of the weed itself, as the Dragonfly screen is a bit too sensitive. I would always recommend to have both screens shown on the tablet. The Wi-Fish view will give you a much better understanding of the ground structure itself, or even the weed or whatsoever, and the upper screen, the Dragonfly Extra screen, will give you a much better reading of the bottom hardness. Here, for example, you can see a rock solid area shown as a very compact red area, which is a perfect example for very hard bottom. You can also see a minimal layer of weed on top, which is not a big problem for our rig, as we're talking about 3 to 5 centimeters layer of weed, so this definitely is not a problem for placing our rig. Summing up, with both of these views, the structure of the Wi-Fish view and the differences in bottom hardness of the upper screen, we have 100% clear reading of what's going on underneath our bait boat. Because of that, I would always go for the Dragonfly, but as I said at the beginning, you need to compare the options you will have with the two echo sounders with the needs you will have at your lakes for proper fishing. In my opinion, there's nothing more annoying than having found supposedly nice clear spot, bringing the rods in after a night without a take, smell your hook bait, and it smells like rotten mud. This definitely cannot happen with the Dragonfly, as you can see the ground structure and of course the bottom hardness. Let's summarize what we've seen in this video. The Wi-Fish echo sounder is the one you should definitely choose if there are no differences in the bottom hardness or even mud whatsoever. It will give you a proper reading of the ground structure and also a rough overview of the bottom hardness. You can also see weed, plants, etc. The Dragonfly will give you further information regarding the bottom hardness, which could be seen very easily to separate hard, clear spots from soft bottom. There is no need anymore for interpretation. You can see crystal clear if you're fishing on hard bottom or soft bottom like mud, etc. If you're fishing a lake where these differences in the ground hardness exist, I would ever go for the Dragonfly. Otherwise, you can definitely save the extra money, as the Wi-Fish will definitely show you proper reading of the ground structure and is also a high-end proper echo sounder.
I hope this video was helpful for you, and yeah, you could find all information you need, and yeah, like we already told you, it's not about buying the most expensive stuff, it's about buying the stuff which fits the best to your needs. So if you have any further questions, just give us a call, write us an email, we are always there to help you. Take a look on our website, there are plenty enough information about every echo sounder we have here, and yeah, until then, enjoy!